Oh, good morning, guys. Can you hear me? All right. All right, all right. Man, it's such nice weather outside. I didn't want to come in to trade. Only reason I had to come in because of the streaming. Otherwise, I would have streamed. Oh, not sorry, it's not streamed. Traded outside on my laptop. But it's for the best. I don't. I've already burned myself twice in a week, so it's for the best. I came inside for a bit. All right. I mean, there is really not much to comment on. Everything is keeps going straight up, pretty much. My IDEX, I sold some pre-market. This, I think they had a PER. I raised my stop. NVAX gapping up again. I sold some pre-market. This thing is now up, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days in a row. It's up 40% from entry. This is why you keep track of these momentum stocks. You can never lose your sight of these momentum stocks. You always have to stalk them. Livongo gapping up, Workhorse was gapping up, now it's kinda gapping down. Fastly gapping up, Beyond Meat gapping up, Shopify gapping up, Beely gapping up, Labo gapping up, Net is gapping up a little bit, Zoom is gapping up. Well, pretty much everything's gapping up, or maybe slightly, or break even. That's the type of market we've been in a while now. Just an autopilot market for a swing trader. Now, my main watches are, what is this? Okay. DraftKings on the long side, mRNA on the long side, and Nikola I was so excited about, but this thing is gapping down, so it may be a short. If it starts getting rejected here in the 64 area, like 60 mid-low 64s, well, then it will have a bunch of support at 62, 61.50-ish. But yeah, we'll see. I'm not gonna go crazy on it. But if it starts setting up for a short, I'm gonna short it. But I would much more prefer the long side. But this thing could very easily go down to $40, so you know, something to be aware of. And I want to be there in case it does. BA, these cyclical names, they're all gapping down. There's nothing there. All the airline related cruise lines, they're pretty much all bouncing, or they're at the rising 20-day. I want to see how they act there, if they can reclaim or if they close below. Like if they can hold the 20-day and maybe even close green, then there will be a bunch of long setups. Some of the cruise lines too, like CCL, RCL. Yeah, right, today there is nothing on BA. I don't think there is. My main ones are gonna be the ones I talked about, right? Unless some of these other ones trigger. I'm thinking about maybe adding on Zoom. It's super tight on the 60. This thing could squeeze to 2. I mean, I'm thinking 300 is possible at this point. So I'm gonna stock this one. Maybe I'm gonna double up on it because the risk is so tight. 246, maybe like a $5 risk to potentially make 50 on the upside. It reminds me about Tesla back here when it was squeezing and just bouncing off that, kept bouncing off the 10-day. It looked so overextended like all the time, but yet it just kept going higher and higher. So this is what I think Zoom reminds me of a little bit. So yeah, definitely watching that thing. Yeah, IMPX, I saw that. It's gapping down. I know. It's the worst piece of shit ever. Ever. What? Oh no, never mind. No, never mind. I thought Nikola was easy to borrow. It's not. Oh, it's not shortable at all. I can't short it in any of my accounts. Well, then well, Nikola is not a short watch. I'm just watching it on the long side. I hope it goes higher. I would love to see this thing go to $100 or something. PRTS. Yeah, it looks decent. Yeah, it looks pretty decent. Thin and low price, but yeah. It does look pretty good. It's a very good chart actually. PRTS, it's a classic, you know. It's just been riding the 10 and 10-day. It's getting tight here. And if it can start breaking out, you know, you have a good risk reward. You can have like a 20-30 cent risk to make $2-3. Absolutely. It's pretty decent. I don't trade those types, but yeah. It's a little bit too thin for me. Okay, let's see here. How I learned to trade? Go to my pinned tweet on Twitter. Watch that video. I'm not gonna answer any questions next 30 minutes or so, since I will be busy trading. But yeah, go to my pinned tweet on Twitter and watch the videos there. I am magic. Yeah, sure. Why I don't like low price stocks? Because they're usually very liquid. That's why, Uncle Cheesy. My accounts are pretty big nowadays. I can't trade the liquid stuff. Not that I have anything against the liquid stocks low price stocks per se. Just they tend to be very illiquid. Right, looks like gold related things are gapping higher. Zoom is zooming higher. I just doubled up on Zoom. I bought another 3,600 shares, so I doubled my position. DraftKings, I bought 20,000 shares. You know what? I'm gonna buy another 10,000. Okay, I have 30,000 shares of DraftKings. Let's see if this thing can go. It's not as tight as I would like it to be, but they absorbed the offering really well, and it's just been rising, surfing the 20-day here. It looks super, super explosive. I would have preferred entry on Friday would have been better, but it's we'll see. I think I may have added a little bit too many too early, but we'll see. This 1M I had on Friday actually, but I sold it. I had to size down. I had too much exposure. Okay. Yeah. Oh, DraftKings stopped me out. I took a $31,000 loss on DraftKings. Zoom is going straight up on the other hand. I added too aggressively on DraftKings. I should have just kept the 20,000, not added another. I should have waited to add the other 10,000 shares. But that's fine. What? Look at this zoom. This reminds me of Tesla. Just going straight up. You would think it was already extended, but it got super tight on the 60-minute chart. You gotta pay attention to these clues. Doesn't mean it you know, has to go up, but it's just good risk reward on a extreme momentum stock. Market is giving clues all the time. All you have to do is listen. mRNA I'm excited about, but I really don't want this thing to go today. Oh man, Nikola. I think if Nikola takes out loser a day, this thing could be an insanely good short, but I just cannot get any borrows on it. in both of my accounts. It's not shortable. So far, looks like the airlines are bouncing, or at least trying to bounce off their rising 20-day moving averages. Cruise lines don't look as good though. Those things are taking out opening range lows. I feel like the market is getting narrower. Like for the past couple of months, the market has been very broad. But it kept, you know, the amount of sectors and stocks going higher is just getting fewer and fewer. So I think we may finally approach some kind of a sideways period in the market. So I'm not even saying a pullback, but just, you know, kind of sideways shop. But of course, pullback wouldn't be a bad thing. If you just had Robinhood, but you had to use... What? I have shitty brokers? Does anyone have Robinhood in the chat? Any of you use Robinhood? Like, I'm curious how good they are for shorting. Like, I swear to God, if Nikola is shortable on Robinhood, I'm gonna open a Robinhood account. I don't think they accept any foreign accounts yet, but it was a joke. I know it was a joke. But seriously, like if Robinhood, if this thing is shortable in Robinhood, that would be insane. But right now it looks like it wants to go back into range. It's still building higher lows on the 60-minute chart. This Nikola. It looks super explosive either way. Well, Fastly. Well, first, the thing is, I've sold like 2/3 of Fastly already. I only have 1/3 of my shares left. Okay, so I've been selling like every 5-7%. I've been selling a piece. So I only have about 1/3 of my initial shares. But I would say, like, if it closes, I mean, I understand what you mean. It does have, there is some pool, you know, room both to the 10 and 20. You don't want to give back too much profits. But I would say if it closes like below Friday's low, then I would maybe, you know, size down a little bit more. Because it is, you know, this thing is like a 6-bagger in 3 months. It's up 500%. in 3 months. So it's a big move. It's getting vulnerable to a pullback. Yeah, Robinhood is only for US citizens, I think. So Trader Wyckoff, yeah, absolutely. I don't know where your entry is, etc., but you know, it is getting extended. But the thing is, this thing could go to 90 without the pullback, without even closing below the 10 days. So I would definitely, maybe like if you're a bit scared, giving back profits, if it closes below Friday's lows, you know, sell some. But I would definitely use a 10 and 20 to sell the rest, like closes below those. Because you know you don't want to miss out on a parabolic run in case it wants to do a parabolic run. Yeah, I know, IDEX, I know. I have sell orders up. I've sold a bunch of shares pre-market already. I know, it's I have 100,000 shares left from that one let's see, 123 entry. So it's yeah, it's more than a double now. Almost 150%. I know. I didn't see this kind of a move coming. You know, I thought it would go to like $2, but I didn't see it going to $3 this early. No, I did not short. I spent like 20,000 on borrows, and I guess I should have. I just didn't want to. You know, when you're having a I've had a really good trading couple of months. Like half of the money I've ever made is from the past 2 months. So you know, you kind of get complacent. You kind of lose your hunger a little bit. But yeah, this thing, just before I closed the stream on Friday, I was talking about this 44 area. I was trying to get an entry here, but the stock just went straight down. So I tried to short it, but because you had this lower highs, and you know, it was below VWAP, you had the range on the downside. But yeah, I guess I should have shorted it, but I didn't want to hold it over the weekend, etc. It would have cost me to hold those shares if I shorted all of them and held them over the weekend. It would have cost me, let's see, 120,000. It would have cost me $120,000 to hold that short over the weekend. That's no joke, man. So that was also the reason I was really paying that much attention to it, because the short was just extremely expensive. I didn't want to deal with it. You know, 120,000 in borrow fees. That's just that's a bit too much. I don't care how good the setup is, so it's a bit too much. Can I work out latest Citron tweet? You are sitting on your couch from W or RH listening. What is missing? Okay, so he's gonna go bullish on a stop because he's bullish on those names. WRH, Spotnet, maybe not Netflix, I don't know. I know he's bullish on RH. That I know. Oh yeah, by the way, Workhorse is launching their truck today. It's today. Okay. Beely not looking too great today. Nah. You know, right now it's trying to find support of the rising 20 EMA on the 60-minute chart. We'll see. We'll see what it does. I'm gonna sell a small piece of Shopify. I still have 2,000 shares left of Shopify. I just sold like 100 shares. You know, in case it goes to 1,200 or something. I don't wanna sell too many too early. SC hitting new highs, man. This market, oh. Unbelievable market. This is like the rally of a lifetime. Like if you're a swing trader and position trader and you correctly position yourself in a good market, you know, you only need like just a few of these kinds of bull market runs to become financially independent. It's all about positioning yourself correctly and reading the market, getting rid of your opinions about the Fed, of politics, macroeconomics, you know. It's all bullshit. All you have to do is read the tape and adjust your trading. I'm so happy I have the ability to do that, because I was also fighting the market rally in the beginning. Like the first couple of weeks, I was trying to short these triple ETFs. TQQ, SPXL, I lost money on it, like didn't make money a single day. And then I'm like, fuck it, there's a lot of long setups, why don't I just buy stocks? And since then I've doubled my lifetime profits, more than doubled my lifetime profits. Yeah, it is unreal. Like it's gotten to a point, I don't know, I don't even know like how much I'm up. I haven't really checked. It's like, I don't know, 7-8 million. Unbelievable. I would never have thought I would make this much money when I started trading. Wait, are all those ETFs delisting? No, come on. Those ETFs are great if you want to lose money. I love those ETFs. UGAs. Now and then they provide some good trades, but most of the time they're just waste of time. DGAS, UGLD. Most of them are pretty liquid, so I'm not gonna miss them. Wait. Is Twix going to... No, not Twix. Come on. No, not Twix. TVIX is gonna delist. Are you sure, Reno? Oh. Not Twix. Wait. But VXX and UVXY, they're gonna stay, right? Please tell me these things are gonna stay. Twix is the best one. It's the one with the highest range, best ADR. But as long as they don't remove UVXY, because UVXY is the second best out of them. Okay, thank God, because those are actually pretty good. Too bad they should have removed VXX instead of TVIX. Yeah, Twix, exactly. ACB. It's been building higher lows, trying to take out the range. I don't know. I'm not super excited about this thing. Or actually, you know, it looks pretty epic on the weekly chart. On the weekly chart, it looks like it could double in a flash. I don't know. It looks pretty good. So, some things are starting to... Oh, NVAX. Oh, that's actually a pretty decent reversal setup. If I had paid attention... Oh, come on. It's going to straight down. Oh, that was a perfect shorting setup. Man, any of you day traders, you should not have missed this one. This was a 5-star shorting setup. The most profitable day trading setup there is. I even made a video about it. Alright, let's see here. I'm thinking about sizing down on a few things. Okay, DraftKings is pulling back into range. That's a good thing. Because I don't want to go long a bunch of stuff. Oh, Nicola. Oh my god, I would be shorting the shit out of this thing right now. Now it's putting a high. It's below VWAP. Oh my god, this thing has like easily $20 of downside here. 30, 25. With $1 risk. Oh my god. Can any of you guys short this Nicola? Like, I'm surprised I can't short it in any of my accounts. God damn it. I guess everyone is short that thing already. Oh, BNTX is going super thin though. JNOG. I should go long this JNOG. Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna get into that game. But yeah, I guess you could. But it's too complicated for me. It's just way too complicated. Oh, VIR, that's one hell of a flush. What the hell is going on here? Okay. Sitting on a $37,000 loss on this VIR right now. IMPX, yeah, there hasn't been a good setup the past few weeks. It's just been range bound, but it looks like it's building another higher low on the 60-minute chart. It's pretty amazing. This thing it's just not going away. Just not going away. What a piece of shit. I'm just trying to get rid of my VIR, but it's too liquid. I had 17,000 shares I'm trying to get rid of. What the hell is going on with this thing? It's like, it feels like it's me pushing it down. Okay, I have 9 shares left. Okay, I'm all out VIR. Took a $44,000 loss on this stupid stock. All right, let's see what more. IDEX going straight up. I'll put some more sell orders out there. At least Zoom is acting well so far. Okay, if Shopify takes out opening range lows, I'm gonna size down a little bit. Because it also feels a little bit extended. I don't wanna these things do what NVAX did. It did find support of the rising 20 EMA so far. Yep. SHLL actually has a short setup here. Oh no, never mind. It doesn't have. Never mind. This thing is not extended enough. Just not extended enough for me. Bill keeps grinding higher after it stopped me out. Literally down here is where I got stopped out, and now it's up 20%. Nice. FDNT looks interesting. It's a slower name, but this is a 5-star setup. Gold and silver names are having big days. Pause has a pretty good setup, but the entry was in the mid-20s, 28s, not here. Qs are taking out highs for the day. Oh, what? Nikola? Oh, I guess it's a good thing it's not shortable. Because now it looks bullish again. It just got back into range. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It feels like this Nikola is gonna do something insane. Like if it starts breaking out above that 67, 69 areas, this thing would legitimately go to $100. Oh, okay. So Citron went long Sonos. Software names. iChief is about to hit all-time highs soon. Looks like I got shaken out of VIR of the lows, on the lows, literally. I hate when it happens. I just absolutely hate when that happens. But you have to protect yourself. You have to protect. 37.10. I sold my last shares 37.10, and now watch this thing go back to 40. But man, Gotta protect yourself. All super annoying when it happens. Yeah. Yep. Just stair stepping on the 60-minute chart. Looks very clean on the 60-minute. Let's see. Fastly. Well. And Tesla is flagging again. Like I'm thinking about adding more to Tesla if it starts breaking that 10-15 area or 10, high 10 teens. SHLL short setup. Nah, I'm not super excited. It's only up 70% in 2 days. It's not a big move. It's not that big of a move, so no. I'm not a fan of SHLL short setup. I was looking at it too, but I'm taking it off. Needs to go up at least one more day. What the fuck did you write, David? Look at what this David guy wrote in chat. You need to be smart to trade options. I get why you don't trade them. What an asshole. Every day this guy comes to chat. He's always dissing me. I'm smarter than you think, David. My mom says I'm smart. So you can shut the fuck up, David. I listen to my mom every day over some guy on the Twitch chat. Exactly. Looks like I got filled on some IDEX here. Holy shit, this thing could have been a buy on the opening range highs. Okay, I'm moving my stop to lows of the day. I don't want to give back any profits. Yes, you are, David. Yes, you are. Yeah. This one, what did it say in the PR? I have no idea what these stocks are. I think it's a China electric vehicle. Secures 3.2 million electric vehicle order from the city of... Okay. So let me get this straight here. So IDEX... So if I'm doing my math right here, this IDEX just gained about 200 million in market cap of this 3 million order. Okay. It's the new math. I can live with that. If every one of my stocks can get an order of X and increase their market caps by 50 times that amount, I would be very happy. Reno told me not to buy it, but Reno is a loser. Don't listen to Reno. He doesn't know what to buy and what to short. IDEX is gonna never sell IDEX. It's gonna go to the moon. My white paper? Oh, from Stockholm. Yeah, I haven't updated it in a while. I'm gonna update it, but I'm being too lazy. Because we don't really use much value anymore in our algorithm. It's just momentum. You didn't sell a single share of NK? Okay, mRNA is looking a bit weaker here. See if it can hold this up trend line, rising trend line. And the 65 EMA on the 60-minute chart. Wow, Fastly. I'm thinking I'm selling too many too quickly on Fastly. It feels like it. Is anyone still in Fastly with me? It's up 130% from entry 2 months ago. Or 7 weeks ago or something like that. That's a pretty decent move. Guys, this is why you swing trade over day trade. Big moves take time. You don't get a big move in one day unless you're super lucky, like something like IDEX that's up 50% in a day. Or SC, which is nearing a double. Well, SC did let us in. SC had several pretty textbook entry points. I only capitalized on one of them. I bought it here, but it also had a very good breakout day here back in mid-April. I missed that entry, unfortunately. And also in hindsight, this was also a pretty good entry, but I was already in it, so I didn't want to add. Yeah, it's right here. Moving average 200. Right here. Yeah, the pump and dump game is usually only works in short periods. Unless you're the pumper, the pump and dump game usually doesn't lead to any huge profits. God, I'm tired. Too much sun. Okay, mRNA is breaking down a little bit more. I don't have any fancy formulas. I'm just scanning for momentum. Just always scanning for the strongest stocks on different time frames. If you can't make money off the strongest stocks, you won't make any money. That's how easy. It's just that simple. Gnus, 200,000 Robin Hooders. Oh my god, these guys, like half of these guys are gonna blow up. You know, a lot of them are probably already blown up. But once these, like, there's still stocks going straight up. Like Hertz is now crashed, right? Yeah. How many are in Hertz, I wonder? Like, these guys won't have any money left. All the government checks, they've, you know, lost it in the market. Going straight to the pockets of people like me, and I guess a lot of people in the chat too. $200,000 in Hertz still. Wow, these guys. Oh my god. What a shit show. WRTC Yeah, what's Dropbox doing? Dropbox is also going higher. Exactly. Yeah, a lot of their customers are owning the stock, and there is no sports right now. Kind of funny. Yeah, there's a lot of people coming to the markets. They really don't care, if they really don't give a shit about learning how this stuff works. All they want is stock picks and quick trades so they can get their fix. Whiskey money? Yeah. Livongo? Okay. Fastly, I just think I sold some shares here on Fastly. Oh no, never mind, not yet, not yet. It almost got filled. Damn it, MX is taking out loads of that day here. I don't remember how many shares I had, but I still think I have about 2/3 of my size. Or maybe even 3/4. I probably should sell. I probably should lighten up on NVAX a little bit. Just a little bit. Late? Yeah, me too. Got stopped out. Took a $21,000 loss on it. mRNA looks pretty shitty right now, so loose candle. Hopefully it closes in the 64s or something, but right now it doesn't look too good. What do you mean if I kept SC? I've been long SC for a couple of months. Nicola got rejected again. Oh, let's do a scan. Wow. Guys just sold a piece so fastly. This thing is pretty amazing. Tesla, definitely like for later this week. I'm definitely gonna add to this thing. It's super tight. It reminds me a little bit about Zoom also. Got really tight on the 60-minute chart, now it's breaking out. This thing could go to 270, 280, 290 very easily. Tesla also. 11, 1200 very easily possible. I don't know. No idea. U1. There is some support in the high 16s. Ish. $17 area. There's really no support before that on U1. I started with about 5-7K, but I blew up 4 times. And the other 3 times I started off with less. And now that's the amount I pay in commissions, like daily. Man, I'm falling asleep here. A couple of hours in the sun. Holy shit, you get so tired. Well, not exactly to 0, but you know, if you have, say, 7,000 and then a couple of months you have 1,000 left, you know, that's kind of, you have blown up. And let's say you have 3,000 and a couple of months later you have 1,000. Well, I guess you have blown up. But no, not to 0. Exactly, summer is here and only the losers are sitting inside and trading. Gotta get outside. That's me, yeah. That's you, that's right. I was working and I was studying before. Well, if it's raining outside, then you're not a loser. Then you're a winner. Yeah. Winners are not welcome on my stream. Sorry guys. You better leave. I only want losers. I only feel comfortable with the losers. Winners make me nervous. Yep, losers only club. Losers only. Loser mugs. That's a good idea. Boeing shot looks sad. Yeah, it's it's kind of in the middle of nowhere right now. If it can hold to 20 rising 20-day, it could be a bullish setup later this week. But let's see, what are the airlines doing? UAL trying to bounce, AAL try to bounce, but now it doesn't look as good. Say, what is this one doing? Also try to bounce. I don't know. They had nice breakdowns late day on Friday, all of them. I passed on them, but I guess like AAL, that 1630 area, UAL, these things had super tight breakdowns. I passed on them. I didn't want to hold them over the weekend. TFS looks interesting. What's CAR doing? CAR, and what's PEN doing? Okay. MRSN is not a nice flag. It's very tight and it's very loose. Not a good setup. You want tight. This is tight. You see this? This is tight. MRSN is not tight. Wow, Fastly up 9%. Wow. Exactly, went there Fastly. What a big move from the entry now. Holy shit. This thing is up 140% from entry. Amazing move. Volume told the story. Wow. The last earnings season was pretty epic. So many big movers. Nah, not really. Not much. Only when I'm stalking something specific, I want to know what the news are. Or if, you know, something I own releases news and it's gapping up or gapping down a lot, obviously. But generally, no. Yeah, Peloton is going. Yep. I was actually thinking about putting it on my watch list because it reminded me a little bit of Zoom. It just got super tight. Higher lows, you had this range break. Super tight. But I decided against it. I shouldn't have, I guess. All right, I'm gonna go through my positions one more time. Pretty much everything is at new highs today, or about to hit new highs. This market is I don't find words for this market. Unbelievable market. And this could go on for a while. That's the craziest part. Or it could not. Who knows? Have to always let price action confirm your thesis. We may get some selling into quarter end or something, or at least Twitter is anticipating that. I don't know. Maybe. Well, the Federal Reserve will never run out of ink, because one, it doesn't need ink. Two, they can just create money out of thin air. Pretty amazing. I wish I could create money out of thin air. I'm a short whisperer. I'm a short whisperer. That's pretty funny. Can I use it on Twitter for marketing purposes? I'm a short whisperer. That's pretty cool. Oh, short whisper. That's the highest form of compliment you can give me, to be honest. Exactly. Ink and paper was the limiting factor. Now, and pretty much logistics, like you had to get a factory for the printing. You had to get a supply chain for all the ink and paper, and you had to get guards. You had to get, and then you had to, have trucks, armored trucks to get all those dollars, distribute them to the banks or whatever you did with them, get them out all around the country. Then you had to have guards guarding those trucks. Today you just click a button and you just created $1 trillion. Boom. Boom kazoom. Yeah, NVTA, man. NVTA. Yeah, absolutely. Holy shit. I saw it gapping, but then I didn't pay any attention to it. They really liked the acquisition news, I guess. You can clearly see, like, this thing trades on average, 2.5 million shares. First 5 minutes, it traded 1 million shares. So almost half the daily volume in the first 5 minutes. If one had paid attention, I didn't. But, the stock gave a clue. And you have to listen to those things, these small clues the market gives us. Some people just you can see it all the time on Twitter, social media. A lot of people just ignore the clues. All that matters is what they think. But the market is always wrong. I'm trying to approach it the other way around. I'm always wrong and the market is always right. And the market knows better. In this case, yeah, sure. Like I would start tracking it. This thing has been on my watch list for a while, but because it has very good revenue growth, but the stock has been a very choppy one. It's never been a good trader, pretty much. So I took it off my watch lists. But yeah, I'm gonna track it in my back watch list for a month or so, 3 weeks, and then if it still short looks good, I'm gonna put it in my B watch list. Do you study market psych? No. I mean, look, if you pay attention, you don't have to study. Like every day is an opportunity to study market psychology. All you have to do is pay attention. And honestly, like if you follow price action, you don't need any, like you don't need market psychology. You know, sometimes stocks go up on bad news, sometimes they go down on good news. Sometimes they run up into an event and then sell off. You know, like it's not that complicated. Like it's like super simple. You don't have to like overthink these things. Like if you get a bunch of bad news and the markets or a specific stock is going up, it's giving you a clue. All you have to do is throw your own thoughts aside and listen. Observe. It's pretty simple if you think about it. It's not easy, but it's simple. There's not really that many things you need to know about the market. The short whisperer, yeah. I'm actually the short listener. I would say I'm the short listener. I just wish I was as good of a listener in real life too. My life would become much easier. I'm like the best listener when it comes to the markets. Not as good in my relationship. Not as good. Not as good. Yep. Absolutely. Because the difference is like I've gotten killed so many times in the markets. Like I like really killed to the point where I'm like absolutely disgusted by myself. That's why I learned to listen in the markets. That's the second time I get that question. It's a process. It's not like, oh, I read a book and I learned trading. No. It took me 3, 4 years, 5 years to become a good trader. Yeah, I know, BNTX. I'm gonna pass on it because VIR is the same chart and this thing stopped me out. Exactly the same chart as BNTX. Both are COVID-19 stocks. Like, it looks good. It does look good, but it's just I'm gonna pass on it. If you know, if VIR hadn't stopped me out, I would have maybe bought this one too. But Shad 86. If you go to my pinned tweet on Twitter and watch the videos that are there, the 2 videos I have linked, you know, there's a lot of information there about my trading style, etc., etc. Oh, you did? Oh, okay. I picked up bits and pieces from everywhere. From books, from traders I know from Twitter. No problem. Really? Put everything together? Really? Wow. Nice. And simplified, yeah. Very good. I'm happy to hear that. I keep saying this, that this is not rocket science. Some people who sell their services want you to want to make you think it's rocket science and that you need them. You need to pay them $50 per month or $100 per month or whatever. But no, it's not rocket science. Oh man, I need to market my stream. Can I take those things? Uncle Cheesy and Cheesemitty. You can Venmo me 1 billion Zimbabwe dollars? Yeah, sure. 1 billion Zimbabwe dollars. How much is that? Wait, how many zeros is that? 12? Wait, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is a billion, okay? Zimbabwe dollar to USD. No, not euro. No, not euro. Wait. Euro, Zimbabwe. Wait, they don't have Zimbabwe dollar? Wait. Isn't it Zimbabwe dollar? Zimbabwean dollar. Here, convert Zimbabwe dollars. 1 billion Zimbabwe dollars is... wait, how much is this? Wait, this is 207? No. I thought Zimbabwe dollar was even cheaper. So, okay, no, I'm not gonna wire you that much. No. Zimbabwe dollar. Is there any cheaper currency than Zimbabwe dollar? Didn't they have hyperinflation? Maybe they did a reverse split. They must have reverse split their currency. Oh, 1 trillion. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not a billion. It was 1 trillion. Fucker. Uncle Cheesy is trying to squeeze me here. Like, I thought it was 1 billion. It's 1 trillion. Iranian Rial. Let's see. to USD. But still a lot of money. This is 23 grand. I'm not gonna wire you 23 grand just for the right to quote you. No. No. I'd rather delete that tweet than wire 23 grand. A Bolivar? Bolivar to USD. Bolivares. You know the currency is bad when Google can't do the math for you. Then you know you have to go to the black market or something to to get a quote. Oh man. But this isn't too bad. It's a tenth? Wait, only a tenth of the US dollars? No, it can't be right. You can pay me 22k to be your friend. Fuck you, David. I'm not gonna pay you anything. You have to pay me. And this David guy. You can't trust that guy. He's always doing something bad. Anyone shorting Mickey Mouse? By Mickey Mouse, I assume you mean Disney? Yeah, it looks actually a little bit of a bearish. It got rejected. It had a nice run, or not nice run, but it bounced off the March lows. Got rejected off the declining 200-day, and now it's building lower highs. You know, it's got this kind of a pattern. It's more of a longer term pattern. You can't trade it off the daily chart. I don't know. But yeah, doesn't look too bullish. No, wait. No, because APT is acting well. Lake doesn't look like APT. Lake had this big gap up, and now it's just trying to digest that, and they're kind of doing the same thing, like these face masks. But APT looks good. Lake, yeah. Like APT actually went up from my entry. Lake never went up. Like APT is up what 10-15% from my entry. Lake was never up from my entry. It was just kind of sideways. So no, but I'm not cutting APT just because Lake stopped me out. Gold stocks, yeah, are they? Yeah. Oh wow, Chainag is near the lows of the day. What a big fade. Oh, gold had a big reversal. It looks great on the weekly chart, this gold. It does, it really does. PDD is taking out lows. Let's see, how much do I have left of this PDD? I still have about half of my shares on PDD. Let's see how it acts after 10-day. If it closes below the 10-day, either today or tomorrow or whatever, I'm gonna sell half of what I have left. I have half left, so if I sell half of that, I'll only have a quarter left, and I'll sell the other rest if it closes below the 20-day. So far it's been riding the 10-day very, very nicely, 10 and 20-day. NVAX just bouncing off the rising 20 EMA on the 60-minute chart so far. FMCI looks like it bounced, trying to bounce off the rising 10-day. It didn't even touch the 10-day. That's a sign of strength. Okta, I moved my stop to break even here, just aggressively trying to protect my profits. Melee, I'm gonna raise my stop a bit here. Beyond Meat is actually having building another flag here, a flag of a flag. Looks pretty good. Oh, Zoom is starting to fade. Let's see, maybe we finally get some profit taking in the markets. You took a loss on what? On your short? I don't know, are you shorting it or what are you doing with it? How? Long? How could you take a long on a, how could you take a loss on a long on NVAX? Where did you buy this thing? Nicola? Yeah, wow, this thing looks, oh my, this is good, this is good. This is great. Let's see here. I'm trying to buy Nikola here. I have 15. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. No, 18,000 shares of Nikola. Bought them on Friday. Why did you buy NVAX on Friday, guys? Okay, this is something we have to address. Okay, I'm always talking about tightness. Okay, a stock that is up 4 days in a row, 5 days in a row, up 40% in 5 days. That's not tight. That's extended. Here was the entry. On NVAX, the entry was down here. High 47s, like let's just say below 49, sub 49, like 48s, 49s. That was the entry. Not on Friday. I think this was last Monday. Yeah, this was last Monday. Exactly 1 week ago. Here was the entry. You gotta buy them when it's just coming out of these tight ranges. You're never gonna make it in this business if you don't have an edge. And buying something up 4 or 5 days in a row, that's not an edge. That's a short setup. Potentially. Unless you did it for a day trade, but you didn't do it for a day trade. Like NVAX did have a nice little range like on Friday, and then it popped late day. Like that could have been a day trading setup, but definitely not a swing trading setup. Like it looked good on the 5 minute. Like it built higher lows all day, had this range break, and then it squeezed about 3-4% into the close. No, that could have been a good long setup, like a day trade, but definitely not an overnight kind of type of a trade. Oh, okay. So you sold half and held half. But why did you sell something to the gap up? Like you should have sold something to the gap up probably. And you should have moved your stop to at least break even on those rest of the shares. Okay, you did. But how did you, because you said you took a loss. How could you take a loss if you locked in profits into strength? Well, in that case, you traded it pretty decently. Like if you sold some into the close and sold into the gap up, that's a valid, like a overnight momentum trade. But what's confusing me, you said you took a loss. Oh, you didn't you didn't know how to use a stop order? Don't use stop limit. Use stop market. Don't use limit orders for stops. Especially if you're trading like small size, there's no point. Yeah. Well, I bought 15. I don't know if I said it, but I have 18,000. Oh fuck! I bought too many. Ah, that's okay. I bought 18, almost 19,000 shares of this Nikola. Let's see here. 65.90. Where should I put my stop? Yeah, I mean the CEO is yeah. He's getting into Twitter drama and stuff. That's never a good sign for a serious CEO. He should be focused on his company. It's always a warning sign when a CEO gets into Twitter drama. Except for Elon Musk. In that case, it's usually bullish, which is kind of weird. But everyone who's not Elon Musk, it's usually a bearish sign. Do you use smart routes? I don't have any smart routes. Or yeah, I guess I do. Like Arca Smart. I don't know how smart it is. It's probably smarter than I am. If a stock gaps through, well, it depends on how liquid it is. But if it's liquid, I'm gonna try to get out in after hours of pre-market. But yeah, if it's you gotta get rid of it as ASAP if it gaps below your stop. A lot of things are starting to bounce a bit here. Like the ones that showed weakness are now starting to show strength. It's just relentless. Looks like we get relentless. It's just gonna keep going higher. I love it. I love it. I love it. And also Nikola, like if this thing takes out highs or a day later. Oh shit! I almost got stopped out of half of my shares. Like I was a penny away from getting stopped out. Holy shit. But if Nikola takes out highs of the day, I'm gonna buy another 10, maybe even 15,000 shares of this thing. Because, oh man, I'm telling you, if this thing breaks out of this tight flag on the 60-minute, the 68, 69 area, this thing could go to 100. I'm telling you, this is one of the most explosive bull flags I've ever seen in my life. And I don't know if it's true, if the market cap numbers are true, that this thing has a higher market cap than Ford. Like, is it true that this thing has a $30 billion market cap? Kinda insane for a company that's literally only built a few prototypes. Or maybe this, I mean, it's pretty insane. Who's Candice? Who the hell is Candice? Hi, Candice. Oh, okay. David is recruiting people to my chat. That's why I tolerate him. He's super annoying, but he gets people to my chat. Reno too. For 22k? Oh, there it is again. That guy. Guys, never do business with this David guy. You can't trust him. Can cost 50k? Man. Reno is a luxury friend. I'm reading the tape constantly. All I do is read the tape. But I'm not using the level 2, I'm using price action. I think level 2 is a waste of time. Like, you constantly have to look at price action. Constantly. Market is giving signs all the time. These small clues. All you have to do is listen. No, it's a waste of time. You know, except for these like micro cap stocks that are getting pumped. On those, you can get you know, you can see what routes are buying and keep buying and selling. But I don't trade these things much anyways. And on these two, you know, you can just follow the price action. Like, I don't have to look at the level 2 to see if the stock is going up or down when I can just look at it on a chart. A valid setup to enter spot, it needs to probably go sideways for a couple of months. It's getting extended. It's doubled in a short amount of time, and you know, it had a flag break here. This was the like last week. This is what, Wednesday or something like that last week. It had a valid setup here. Now it's just extended way off from its base. Oh, Nikola is about to break higher again. Man, this one is exciting me. This one is exciting me. I'm gonna add another 10-15,000 shares if it takes out highs of the day. This thing is just, look at how look at this thing. It's up from like $10 to $65, right? The 65 area is where the base is, and just been building higher lows. This stock is trying to tell you something. If you have an extended stock building higher lows, having a tight range, this is a very good risk-reward setup. I added 10,000 shares. So I have a $2 million position on this thing, or 1.9-ish. He put on a feeler here? Now? No way. It reminds me when he was trying to short this. Was it Fastly? No. Wait. It was Twilio, when he was trying to short it here in the 150s and 160s. Is he still doing feelers on this thing? Man, it's just coming out of a range. But you know, these guys, they're looking at their 1 minute charts, you know. So I guess you get a different perspective on things. Like you don't see the big picture if you keep watching the 1 minute chart. Investors Live on Twitter. He runs the Investors Underground day trading chat room. He's one of the bigger day traders on social media. I mean, he's a legit guy, but sometimes I'm thinking, what the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? Investors underline live, not live. Yes, I went to Traders for a Cause. Let's see, 2016. 2016, I was at Traders for a Cause. I mean, look, if you're an aspiring trader, I definitely think it's great to go and seek people who are successful. But now that I'm successful myself, I'm like I'm trading bigger than most of those guys that I used to be inspirations for me. So now I feel like, what's the point? Like, I'm not really involved in that community. So, I'm just doing my own thing. I think I can add a lot of value just, with the stream and YouTube videos. And are you gonna start up Losers for a Cause? That's pretty fucking good, man. Losers for a Cause. Warrior Trader, I think he's disgusting. He's disgusting. It's just blatant front running. This thin, low float, low price stocks, and he has tens of thousands of people on his streams, or not, maybe not tens of thousands, but thousands. Like, I have 73, right? And I only trade liquid stocks, mostly high priced and very liquid stocks. That guy has thousands on his chat, following his every move, and he trades these low priced, low float stocks. It's disgusting. I mean, he's probably not doing anything illegal, but it's just immoral, I think. I find it disgusting, I really do. He looks jobless. But you don't need to look professional today. No one cares. Like, you can have tattoos all over the place, piercings, it doesn't matter in today's world. You don't even need to have a suit, and that culture is changing. But having a beard and ponytail, what's wrong with that? A lot of successful people have beards and ponytails. I don't think he looks too bad. I mean, he's just a guy with a beard. Let's see, Warrior. Now, guys, you don't get this for free on any other stream, okay? But now let's comment the looks of Warrior Trading. Is it Warrior Trading? Yeah. No, but he looks pretty, you know, there's nothing wrong with his looks. He looks like he may be balding a little bit, so he may want to drop his ponytail in a couple of years. Because when your hairline is in the middle of your head, you know, it may be time to either cut it short or shave it off. Guys, you don't get this for free anywhere else. But he uses glasses, you know. Anytime anyone uses glasses, you look 300% smarter. But it's kind of smart of him having the camera way down here, so you don't see his balding hairline. So it's pretty smart. It's tactically placed, but the lighting in the beginning of the video was very unsmart. Wait, there's another guy. Who's this guy? Now this guy has great hair. Holy shit, man. Look at this hair. Okay, here's a good picture of his. Okay, so... Okay, it wasn't as bad as I thought. It wasn't as bad as I thought. I think when he's, you know, he's kind of light-haired, so when you got the light from the sun shining on his head, it looked like he was bolder than he is. No, it looks good. I think he looks pretty professional. I mean, like, some people look like bums. Wait, is he fixing up an old car? Holy shit. He's trading and fixing up old cars? No wonder he has 582,000 subscribers. I need to up my game. Next time I'm gonna stream when I clean my outdoor furniture. Oh, he has a dog. How cute. Oh, BTAI broke his heart. No. BTAI, let's see what stock is. I recognize the symbol. Valentine's Day. What is the 14th of February? Yeah, it's the day it was upgraded. Oh, Robin K with a 150 price target. I remember that. If you don't know who's Robin K is, she's this super pumpish analyst. He front runs his stocks too. Oh, he's an engineer. Well, that explains a lot. Shouldn't you be outside, you loser? Fuck you, Dave. Shouldn't you be outside? Why are you still inside? Hey, EJ Mim, I'm bald too. I just couldn't take it. One day I just shaved it all off. It's for the best. Exactly, common sense. When I review other trading streamers, I don't review them off their content. I review them off their looks. I'm a very shallow person. Look, guys, right now all those Robin Hooders think they're winners, but in a couple of months or whatever, whenever all these stocks stop, the market stops going up, and we get some kind of pullback, and all the Robin Hood stocks go down 70%, they're all gonna feel like losers, and they're gonna join my chat. I'm thinking long term, so there's gonna be like 50,000 broke people in here. Review Sykes, I'm gonna leave it that for another day. Only one review per day. I don't want to provide too much value in one day. I want to spread it out. So Scott Mar, don't worry. There's gonna be a lot of losers. They don't realize it yet. There's enough losers to get my stream to 1,000 viewers. And David Lowe, he's gonna be a moderator. He's gonna be a full-time moderator. He and Reno, I'm gonna force them to be moderators. Just because they're so fucking annoying. You're not gonna sell any IDEX, you're up almost 200%. Holy shit, we hit 360s almost. Wow, look at the volume. Like, I can't believe how many stocks that trade 100 million plus shares per day. Like 6 months ago, you rarely got any stocks that traded more than, let's say, over 100 million. Now you get several stocks per day. It's unbelievable. Warrior Trader, where did he buy? He would like to see fives. I also want to see $5 on IDEX. A few minutes ago. Well, actually, this thing is pretty liquid, so it's kind of hard to pump it, but yeah. CCH. Okay, I'm gonna go through my watch list. Oh, Workhorse. I probably should sell some. Oh, Nikola is fading. No. No, Nikola, don't fade. I'm gonna take a pretty decent loss on Nikola probably if it stops me out. Net I'm long. The entry was here. Last Monday was the entry. And now it's just all about trimming and trailing. That's what I think about Net. I need to log into my Interactive Brokers and sell some Workhorse up 20% today. Actually shaping up to be a pretty decent trade. All up like 65% on it. They do have an event today. I guess it's after hours. They're gonna reveal their, or not reveal, they're gonna launch their truck. I don't know if it means anything, but you know. mRNA, yeah, it is. Nice bounce. It's back into range. It held the rising 65 EMA. This is a good sign. Maybe it tries to break out tomorrow or something. But yeah, so far it looks pretty decent, mRNA. Hopefully it can close like 65 bucks or something like that. Let's see, Workhorse, how many should I sell? Maybe 10%, less than 10%. No. Sold some Workhorse. Who did you watch when you were starting out? What do you mean, who did I watch? No one? There was no one streaming trading when I started out. I just looked at a bunch of Tim Sykes videos, which I pirated from the Pirate Bay. Oh, Nicola, come on. My senses. I watch my senses? My sensei? I don't have a sensei. A lot of people. I learned from books. I learned from traders on Twitter mostly. Yeah, Pirate Bay. Is that site? I haven't used a Pirate Bay for a while. Because the last few times I tried to go on there, the site has been down. Oh, it is. It is on. This site has looked the same for like 15 years. Pretty amazing. It was a long time ago I was on this site. What's the most popular movie? Lion King, Avengers Endgame, Parasite. This is a good movie. Because every time I try to go to the site, like it's been down for the past like year and a half. And there's not really like you can stream everything now, so. But I used it a lot before streaming became big. You know, everything. I downloaded everything. I downloaded games, TV shows. Now I don't really download anything. Like all of these things you can stream. Yeah, they're making clones, new clones all the time. What did you find made the biggest difference to your level? What do you mean to my level? I don't understand the question. You should send some money to clean my karma? I'm gonna lose all the karma I have if I send money to Sykes. You should sue me? No, I didn't do. I mean, guys, I didn't download anything illegal. Come on, I downloaded stuff that weren't copyrighted. What do you mean? For trading, my trading level? I still understand. What do you mean by my trading level? The biggest difference to my trading level? I don't know what kind of level you're talking about. You need to specify. What's Lake doing? Oh, Lake is lower. Do I dare to look at VIR? Oh, VIR actually went lower. Look at that. It's about to hit new lows. I thought this thing would bounce back to 40 bucks. I am Magic. He's like, is this guy a retard? Why am I on this stream? What made me profitable on trades? I developed a process, and I developed a bunch of setups that I knew worked. SRNE, yeah, sure. I had an alert set. It's losing all the volume, but it's still intact. Higher lows, and you have this range. Biggest difference, you gotta spend like at least 1,000 hours going back. Look at charts, thousands of charts. Look at all the big moves. Look at all the stocks that make big moves, and just look at the patterns. The same patterns happen over and over and over again. And once you learn those patterns, it's like taking candy from a child. That's the minimum you have to do. Spend 1,000 hours minimum. Develop a setup. Do you like it? Oh yeah, you already asked it. Okay, guys, I'm tired of talking with you. That's my candy, kid. I'm tired of talking to you losers. I'm gonna go out in the sun. So I'm gonna cut the stream here. Thanks for joining, and nah, there's different variations of patterns, but they don't never change. If you go look at charts from the 90s or like 2005 and today, it's the same patterns over and over again. Nothing new under the sun. All right, guys. Thanks for joining, and see you tomorrow. Wait, I didn't give you permission to leave. Dude, David, no. I'm gonna ban you, David.